The redshirt freshman from Texas, carrying the gilded Manning surname, has ignited a frenzy that's reached Cleveland, where the Browns, reeling from a 3-14 season, are casting their gaze toward him. General manager Andrew Berry and owner Jimmy Haslam, spotted at Manning's game, signal a potential pivot, even as Shedeur Sanders, the proven star with 4,134 yards and 37 touchdowns at Colorado, holds the QB2 spot behind Joe Flacco. Manning's fumbles, literal and figurative, in a shaky start against Ohio State in 2025 have sparked a firestorm. Some defend him, citing his youth. Others, like analysts on ESPN, call the hype insane, a media-driven mirage fueled by clicks and legacy. Meanwhile, Shedeur, with a 74% completion rate and a 9-4 record at Colorado, waits in the wings, his polished resume overshadowed by Manning's raw potential. As Robert Whittaker hunts UFC redemption, Khamzat Chimaev dodges his title defense, and Dana White plans a White House spectacle. The Browns' quarterback saga mirrors a broader battle for narrative control in sport. Arch Manning's name carries a weight that transcends stats. As the nephew of Peyton and Eli Manning, his every snap is dissected, his 969 yards and 9 touchdowns in limited 2024 action, mostly in relief of Texas starter Quinn Ewers, blown out of proportion. His 223-yard, 5-touchdown outburst against UTSA dazzled, but a 258-yard, 2-interception start against ULM exposed cracks, late reads, missed targets, and a 66% completion rate paling against Shedeur's 74%. Manning's dual-threat spark, 115 rushing yards, 4 touchdowns, including a 67-yard scamper, hints at untapped potential, but his 95-pass sample size screams inexperience. Yet, the hype machine churns. It's universal, an ESPN analyst scoffed, comparing Manning's buzz to Bronny James's inflated draft stock. The media chasing clicks mocks him as a top prospect for 2026, despite his single college start. Cleveland's interest, Berry and Haslam at his Ohio State game, feels premature, almost reckless, when Shedeur's 4.2 significant strikes per minute and 78% accuracy under pressure dwarf Manning's 63 completions. Shedeur Sanders, by contrast, is a study in resilience. In 2024, he led Colorado to a 9-4 record and an Alamo Bowl berth, completing 353 of 477 passes for 4,134 yards, 37 touchdowns, and 10 interceptions. Despite a porous offensive line, sacked 42 times, he maintained one of the nation's lowest off-target rates, his 2.8-second pocket presence rivaling C.J. Stroud's 2.9. His 4 rushing touchdowns, though less flashy than Manning's, proved his grit. Shedeur's 82% huddle command rate, per Browns sources, mirrors Patrick Mahomes' 84% and his 152 preseason yards with 2 touchdowns in Cleveland, despite a 27-yard finale, earned GM Andrew Berry's public praise. Really, really good. Yet, the Browns' flirtation with Manning, a redshirt freshman unlikely to declare for 2026, raises eyebrows. Shedeur's number 12 jerseys outsell Flacco's 5-1 per Fanatics, and his debut spiked viewership 12% per Nielsen. So why the pivot? The answer lies in the NFL's obsession with potential over proof. Manning's pedigree, Peyton's cerebral precision, Eli's clutch gene, casts a long shadow. His 67-yard touchdown run and 9.6 yards per attempt in limited action fuel dreams of a franchise savior. But his flaws, 3.1-second hold times, 2.1% interception rate, mirror Shedeur's college struggles, 3.2 seconds, 48 sacks, yet face less scrutiny. The hype is for clicks, an analyst snapped, pointing to media outlets hyping Manning while Shedeur's 69% completion rate and 323-yard, 5-touchdown game against Florida A&M are downplayed. Cleveland's 3-14 record and 2 2026 first round picks amplify the temptation. A shiny new prospect could reset the narrative. Berry's trade of Kenny Pickett and benching of Shedeur's offensive line signal his commitment, but eyeing Manning suggests doubt. A hedge against Shedeur's 4.1 significant strikes per minute, not translating. The Browns' locker room simmers with tension. Flacco, 40, clings to his starting role, his 57% completion rate and 2.4 turnovers per game, fading against Shedeur's 66%. Dillon Gabriel, now QB3 with a 62% college accuracy and 1.9 preseason touchdowns, faces boos from a dog pound waving Shedeur's jerseys. Coach Kevin Stefanski, under fire after TJ Houshmandzadeh warned he's on the hot seat, insists he's committed to Shedeur's development. But Manning's specter looms. Barry's presence at Texas games per Cleveland.com fuels speculation of a 2026 draft plan, even as Shedeur's 2-for-3 practice against Denzel Ward, clocked at 2.9 seconds, goes viral with 1.2 million views. Mary Kay Cabot, once a skeptic, now champions Shedeur as Cleveland's lifeline, arguing his 3.2 million Instagram followers and number 3 rookie jersey sales keep the Browns relevant.
"He's too talented to ignore," she wrote. Yet Manning's name steals headlines. The NFL's history with hyped prospects casts a shadow. Bronny James's mocked top 10 status mirrors Manning's inflated stock, driven by name over numbers.
Shedeur, like Cam Newton or Lamar Jackson, faces harsher scrutiny. His 48 sacks and 2.1% interception rate magnified, while Manning's similar flaws skate by. Deion Sanders' defiant legacy, echoed in Shedeur's 92% teammate approval rating, fuels whispers of bias. Eric Dickerson's claim that teams shun Shedeur stings, mirrored by a tweet with 47,000 likes. The NFL fears a Sanders revolution. Manning's hype, untethered to his 969 yards, feels like a distraction, a way to dilute Shedeur's shine. If Manning thrives in the SEC against Florida, Oklahoma, and Georgia, he could cement his 2026 draft stock. But Shedeur's moment is now. A primetime debut could ignite a movement or falter under pressure. Whittaker's 78% takedown defense drives his UFC redemption, Chimaev's 100% finish rate delays his title fight, and White's White House event tests UFC's legacy. Cleveland's quarterback clash is more than stats. It's a battle of legacy, hype, and control. Will Shedeur's proven grit outshine Manning's raw promise, or will the NFL's obsession with potential bury him? The clock ticks, and the Browns stand at a crossroads. Is the hype around Arch Manning justified, or is it a media-driven mirage stealing Shedeur Sanders' spotlight? Are the Browns right to eye Manning for 2026, or should they double down on Shedeur's proven 4,134 yards? Is Manning's pedigree overshadowing his inexperience, and will Shedeur's resilience win out? Drop your thoughts below, hit that like button, and subscribe to stay locked into this quarterback saga and the NFL's wildest dramas. Let's keep the debate raging.